These my dollars make it hurt.
Alright guys, we are back with another video. What I have for you today, of course, well, not of course, but, well, yeah, it's on this video. Of course, it's another unboxing. So this one here came in, it's been alright. Yeah, just tired of this rain consistently. I cannot believe she did this, guys. Okay, maybe I need to. Luckily, it's not like a big plant because I probably would have cut it shaking. Oh gosh, a little white tip. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. I'm so jitty right now. And there's, you won't see it because of this grow light, but there's the eye and there's the root. Okay, whatever. Yeah, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Nice thick area root. So I'm gonna keep this back in the moss too. Oh my god, you guys. As we are, well, I'm finished with trying to get her in some water without getting the stem in. So my last design didn't work. I don't know if it's because I cut the bottle wrong, probably did. But then also the root is on the side, but I have some tape going on and she's like that. That is it, guys. Quick update, you guys, on my elbow cutting. Remember the polyfern stuff I did? Well, I noticed that she was growing in the inside. Nothing wrong with it, but I wanted to do a setup how I did the other one. So, yeah, let's do it like that. Let me get this off with like one hand here. Show you guys. There we go. Video, you guys, you probably could tell by the thumbnail. We are going to go ahead and pot up our babies here. Check them out. Just wonderful. This here is more than likely going to be, she started to brown right there. You can see the tip, but this here is going to be a, I guess a video with updates within itself. So I'm going to just go ahead and repot it today. You guys are going to see the updates as I go. But I wanted to go ahead and get them in there, even though one has more substantial roots than the other one does. But I didn't want to plant them, well, plant one and then the other one, is still growing in water. And then when it's time to actually plant that one, then I have to worry about disturbing the roots or maybe popping the roots. Tearing anything up, you know. Whoa, okay, here's the first one. This is the one that does not have as many roots as the first one. Come on, tape. There it is. So she does not have that extensive root system as of yet, but I'm still putting her into the pot. And here is the next one. As you can see, the root system is a lot better than that one. And this root system, actually, the area root that it started off with, if you guys, it was way smaller, and I mean way smaller than the other one, but this one just took off, and it didn't stop either. Let's cut this some more before I mess it up. Yeah, I'm going to take some of this back out. The growing eye is starting to protrude out, you guys. Cool wall. I don't know if you can see that, but it's starting to come out the eye. This bad boy in. Now, I will not water this just because of the sphagnum is moist itself. Plus, I don't want this stuff sitting. Well, I probably would, you guys. Put some water. Yeah. Seeing that? Yeah. And she's going to go down in here as such. Now she's going to go back into the grow tent. And she's going to keep growing, hopefully, and give us what we need. And I will not, I'm not using this here stand yet until she gets, you know, until she's able to come out of the grow tent. So then I'm going to put her on here and then more than likely clear out a space up here for her. But for now, she's gonna go into the grow tent. So I'll see you guys 10 years from now. All right, guys, we have another update here on my Albo Monstera. It's doing, I guess, okay. Of course, there's no growth yet, but they are in here. There's no pullback on them, so they have grown into the substrate. And now we're just awaiting for another leaf or some leaves and stem and plant to grow. Honestly, I cannot wait, you guys. I don't want to be too nosy. I'm pretty sure there's not anything in there, but what is that? Okay, see what I'm saying? There's not anything in there, so I'm just, what's that? Okay, that's nothing. All right, but yeah, I just want to give you guys an update. We're going to see exactly how long it takes this thing to hatch. Okay, guys, here we go, a month later, and we have her. Now, I could have recorded or turned the camera on like once she came up, but I'm still doing them a month at a time. And of course, last month you did not see any of this, but I did watch her sparingly. It was to the point where, honestly, you guys, I did not notice this at all. So now I've gotten to the point where I don't hover as much just because of they're doing perfect, I would say, or semi-perfect rather. So I don't hover on them how I used to, and doing that, things tend to grow a lot more, even though they are growing at the same rate. But when you're not paying them any attention, then things seem to grow. So yeah, this is my Albo. Leaves still are doing good. This part here was the major, you see where it started at actually right there. That little corner piece, right, where's my finger? There it is, it started there. And then it spread it out. I've actually been cleaning it, and I'm guessing it could be something else, but again, that was an all white spot that you probably seen in the early parts of this video, or even when I unboxed it. But anyway, I spray it down and I clean it, and it actually stops. So I don't know if that works for the variegated white part. Probably not, but It could have just burned all the way down to the green, as you can see, but still she's doing a-okay. I'm waiting for this one here to come in. I did kind of go in and kind of sort of check and to see. And she is growing, except for her node and how she was propagated is upside down, which I kind of like, but I hate it for this one, you know. This bottom part here has a node, as you can see right there, which is why I usually turn my plants upside down so I can get an extra robust root system instead of it feeding off of that one node in its roots. So the more roots, the more healthier the plant, the better. Bigger leaves and whatnot. But yeah, guys, finally got a sprout out, and I'm pretty sure it'll be another month or so before she comes out, even though I think I can show you. Let's get down in there for a second. There it is right there. The eye. Come on, bark. There it is, guys. See a little white dot right there? Right there. There's the eye. Uh-oh, sorry about the camera. There we go. She's right. Boop. Right there. Move out the way, back. There we go. I mean, I could. There it is. See, it's moving with the plant. There's the eye. So, cover it back up. There we go. And we're just waiting now for her again. It'll probably take another month or two, pretty sure. And, you know, the weather's changing. The light is dimming. Thought about putting her outside, to be honest with you, because it's not as bright anymore. But don't want to do that and then bring her in and then she shit herself. So, but yeah, this is her. She's actually past the first leaf, which is the little, forgot what that little first leaf is called, but this is the next one. Probably won't be as big just because, as you can see, these leaves here are not as big, but she will hold her own. And I will see you guys on the next update. So, from all what you have seen, you guys, it has literally been a process. Like, we're talking a process. Now, the goal is to grow this. Literally grow this. Now, once she gives me the sign, more than likely after this one, I'm pretty sure that she was saying like, hey, Dad, like, give me a pole. Now, that's usually when you may have seen me pot up my philodendron squamiferum, or did you see me pot up my Anabap? I'm not sure. But once they give me a good node, usually there's usually more than one node actually under the soil, hopefully. But that first node, that usually leaf or caterpillar that peaks the soil, definitely has a node to it. What I normally do is wait until it hatches, and then I start to cover it up. The light is kind of bleaching it out. I might cut it off, cut it down just to show you guys, but that leaf is not white, even though that would be semi-cute, wouldn't be healthy, but yeah, it's not that color. I do see some speckled variegation in this leaf, but it's not like, well, the mother leaf is not actually marbly. You know, that this here, as you can see, is brown. I did stop it, I think. No, I didn't, because you can see the rings from when I stopped it and it started again. But I think it was that part was highly variegated and it had caught mold, that the kind that makes my skin itch, that literally eats away at the plant. And you look at it I'm itching now, guys. Oh, it makes me itch. It literally eats at it. I mean, of course, mold and stuff eats at the plant, but when something, you look at it 1 second and turn around another second and half of the leaf it just makes me itch. So of course I sprayed the crap out of it and been spraying it, but it finally stopped on me. But it was the heavily variegated portion. Let me turn this down, you guys, so you can see the actual plant here. But it was highly variegated, and That's a warmer light. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, that's better. Warmer light. And I just figured it was going to give out, but it did, and it started to turn in mold. But as you can see, she has given me a plant per se. Don't really want to touch her, but you can see the marbling. Yeah, you can see the marbling of the variegation there, which is real nice. This first leaf she put out didn't have much that was the stand. Didn't have much variegation on her. As you can see, wasn't again too worried about it. Again, nice specimen here. And even with a good specimen plant, variegation can just, yeah, but it comes back. It just takes a while. I have seen a few on YouTube that was doing like nursery tours, and it was green for a while, but it did come back massively with some more variegation. But yeah, I don't want that. We just want straight variegation, or at least partial, half moon, however you want to put it, variegation. But yeah, you guys, she is just spectacular. Look at her. Now the second one here, she's not doing, I'm not gonna say she's not doing much. They're both heavily rooted, and I mean, we're talking rooted. The roots are like crazy. They're shooting up out the pot. I had to. Here's one. Don't know if you can see it. I was trying to find you a good one. Oh, there's one. Huh? Can you see that? Yeah, that's roots. Yeah, so this thing is heavily rooted, and the other one is somewhere up in there as well. So rooting this thing out, you guys, honestly, was I worried? I was kind of worried again, because you know that stem that had the rot on it. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Let's see, can I do this on my end? Turn this up, maybe that'll work. But this one here with the highly variegated one, has not yet to shoot out a stem. Now I have been keeping an eye on her, still heavily rooted, healthy. And again, I'm just thinking just because of all the variegation on it, which is why it was taking it so long to actually grow. Now with me being me, I have opened it up. If you know me, when I get my cuttings, I'll stop using my nail. I kind of punctured it. When I get my cuttings, what I normally do is I bury them. You know, most people stick theirs on top of the soil and then just allow the root to come down, if you get what I'm saying. If I had something, I took off. No, I have propagations. They're still here. Huh? It's cold outside, but these are like your normal node propagations. Most people, especially like with the philodendrons or even these here monsteras, you guys, they just stick this here node on top of the soil with the eye sticking up, and the root will come out and, you know, go to the soil, which is fine, okay, and dandy. But with me personally, I would like a much more robust root system. So no matter which way you put these and cover these up, that whole ring around that node, roots will activate and spread out a lot more and give you a much more robust root system, especially if something happens and you have that root system to count on, especially when you go in, if you're propagating them or cutting them up. Now, I'm trying to get this stand so you guys can see her while I talk, and I don't have to, here we go. I don't have to hold her. Excuse me. There we go. So, yeah, for the most part, guys, she's doing fine. But let me show you this here. GrowStar, yeah, you definitely can see it. There it is. She's been like that. Well, it's gotten bigger. Honestly, it's gotten bigger. But she's been like that for a while. literally for a while. Put them in at the same time. I waited until, as you can see, one of the root system got bigger than the other. Well, of course, I got one before the other, so it was bigger than the other. So I waited until the younger one got enough root system to put it in there, and that's what I did. So hopefully when I go back and remember to see which one I got first, I can't honestly tell you because it wouldn't matter, because if I got this one first, it doesn't seem like it, but as you can see, there is this little white mark here. Hopefully it does turn back green, kind of like this one did. I was super uber worried that it was going to be like crazy white, like, or like it's right out the gate is white. And yeah, but hopefully it does turn back. Let's give you guys here we go. Hopefully it does turn back again white, but it is pure white now, and she is growing. I was trying to show you, yeah, there's one of these stems right there that had the rot on it, which is hardened off now. Good thing. But for the most part and all, she is doing okay. Now I don't necessarily keep that open. I did have it open so the sun can, well, the light is bright enough. My grow light can tear it up. I want it to hit it without any kind of substrate in the way, which would be my moss. What I normally do, you definitely remember that spot. So what I do is that there. That's how she was. And then I had to go, like I said before, reach down. I had to go in and actually pull out this here moss to get, even guys, I had to get through the moss and the roots to get to this here plant so that I can figure out what was going on with her. And when I first did it, there was literally like it was smaller than a grain of perlite. Like, it was there, and I seen a little lump. I was like, well, of course it's going to take time because of the pretty variegation on their leaves. So yeah, we're just literally playing the weight game on her as of now. And honestly, since I've been doing, I would say, videos and actually caring for my plants, I want to say a lot more because I tend to my plants literally a lot, but I have enough going on plant wise so that I don't have to hawk this here plant and it doesn't grow slow, at least in my eyes and my conditions. As you can see, she's been growing just fine within a certain amount of time that you guys will see. She's been growing just fine. Maybe not extravagant big leaves, and that's because these are definitely not mature leaves. Now, if this was a mature leaf, then I'm pretty sure that these leaves would be much bigger just because of the stem that the plant or node or whatever you're growing comes from. So keep that in mind. The bigger the chunk, then usually the bigger the leaves, especially if you're rooting it out. Definitely bigger the leaves. So especially after the cattle fills this one and then the next leaf, and then you can definitely tell how big the leaf is going to be by this little cattle fill here when it comes out. If it comes out like weird kind of big little small cattle fill, then your next leaf is going to be pretty big. But if it comes out teeny tiny, then be prepared to get something that size, and then of course it's going to start to mature and catch on with itself. But all in all, great plant. I'm not sure how long she can stay in here. As I said before, these roots haven't came to the bottom, surprisingly, but they are, as I can see, you probably don't know if you can, the light being dim, but they are wrapping themselves around the bottom there, and not sure how long they're going to stay, but hopefully I can definitely get her to grow and do something before it's time to get her out the pot, plus getting her on a I don't know, maybe more than likely a plank. Definitely getting her on a plank so she doesn't grow. You know how they grow, mind of their own. But if you give them something to climb, then they're definitely going to stay climbing in the direction of whatever your sunlight is. But guys, this has been a process. I could have took the video even longer, just waiting until she decides to hatch, which I will go ahead and uncover her again and definitely get her back inside of the grow tent. Yeah, she's inside of the grow tent because she's in the moss, and I would say still growing, hibernating, and get her back into this grow tent because this moss here is cold or cool, definitely not warm. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this little thing. It looks like a little jelly bean. It looks like a big root, to be honest with you. You can see it from there. It looks like a big root. But yeah, all in all, again, wonderful plant. Definitely would want a mature cutting, which I will get if I grow her out, but just a regular mature cutting will just be bonkers. But I was still happy just with these here cuttings that were gifted to me, and I'm grateful for them. But guys, that is it here for today's video. I'm just so happy that I did get this here plant. As you've seen, I had a moment or 12 to be honest with you. And let's fix this here back because it is like kind of bothering me a little. There we go. Okay, I didn't have to do it that bright then, huh? There it is. But pull it back. Yeah, you can see a lot better if I pull it back. But yeah, guys, that is it here for today's video. We'll keep you guys updated as much as possible. I don't know if I probably won't. Nope. I'm not doing any more recording sections on these. If anything, we'll just do a completely updated like project or propagation update videos. That way you can see everything at once. So more than likely the next time you will see this one, I don't know, to be honest with you. The next time you see it, more than likely to be, probably you will see it on my Instagram, guaranteed, before you will see it over here, unless it's like something dealing with it. But again, I don't bother this, and as you can see, you don't hear me even talk about it. So she's going to definitely go back into the grow tent and won't get touched again until this here other one hatches. But that is it here for today's video, you guys. Please do me a favor, hit that like button you enjoyed. Also comment down below, let me know if you have any problems with these that I should worry about other than thrips. And with these being inside of the grow tent, I don't have any issues with these, especially they're healthy. So definitely having issues with these. Let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know if you're still looking for some of these. Now I can tell you, I won't be propagating these no time soon. So yeah, that's a no-go on that one, just because again, they grow slow. Now they grew a lot faster, then I probably would definitely propagate this one and share it. But yeah, for the most part now, definitely not happening no time soon. But let me know if you're still looking for these down in the comment section below. Let me know if you have one that has that grows faster than what you may have thought, even if it has high variegation. Let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know if I should technically be worried about this here white, I would say, stump leaf feel, however you want to call it. Again, this one did turn I would say came back green. I don't know, but again, this has a lot more variegation than the other one, but it's not like half moon or something. So but I do think that the variegation line was half and half. It could have been half and half on this one and maybe whole on this one, but we'll see, you know, once it grows out. But let me know if I should be worried about that in the comment section below. I do have a second channel, Pete's Plant Smash Up, be down in the comment section below. Go over and check that out. Just short films that I do throughout the day that you guys definitely will not see over here on this here channel. I have a lot of footage for that channel. I guess just waiting for some more numbers, and then I definitely can release a lot of that there footage, which I probably should go ahead and do so it don't be behind, if you get what I'm saying. So even if then I have enough to start wherever I'm at now and run forward. But all my tools and things, you guys, that you will see here will be in the description box as well. And you know what? I might put this somewhere in between one of those series, one of my series, so we're not just series out, fall winter series out. So, but yeah, guys, that is it here for today's video. Make sure you are subscribed. That button should be gray, not red. Make sure that notification bell is on. This way you are notified, and it will let you know what is going on over here with Planting with Pete. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. And cut. That's a wrap, guys. Good job, Pete. See you back here on set tomorrow. Whoa. What's up, guys? I'm honestly not even sure how I probably should have checked the video. How I'm supposed to do this here intro. Let me tell you, I recorded this. I should have checked, but I guess I got to re-edit it, download, and then re-edit it again, huh? Now I put dates up. So I did record this whenever date you just seen, and I'll add some clips and audio so you can hear how tragic that audio was. But I did this already, and as you can see, I'll probably, you know what? How can I do that? I was thinking about, well, I can do it. I just have to save it separately and add it, cut it. Oh, I got it. All right, so I'll just place a minute or two. Now we are going over the journey of my Monstera Albo Monstera. That's just there are two in here. I'm not sure if I did show you guys this on that massive plant haul I did months back, and as you probably have seen throughout the videos and throughout the series, that I think it's still going on by the time you get this, don't know, but flip up and you can see exactly what it looked like, and then you'll hear as well. But again, I've done this already before, and as I said before, the audio was just trash. So redoing this again months later, a month later, months, yeah, later. Long story short, again, I got this here plant as a gift, and put some more sphagnum moss on top of this here. But got this here as a gift and did unboxing it. All the things you've seen in the beginning. She's been growing. The only thing I don't like about her is the browning on the whites of the leaves. It's all true. If you don't have one, let me tell you, it's all true. As you can see on that leaf as well, and on that one there, plenty of browning. Now, when when you see these like from other YouTubers, Instagram, Facebook, they say about the white and how it does what it do. Trust me, it's freaking true. I watched this thing disintegrate from the leaf for a very, very long time. And what irks me about this one here is that, well, depending on the leaf in a situation like this one here, it's much softer compared to this one here, which the white just, it stopped, but it kind of dwindled into a marble. But it is a lot firmer, harder, as you can hear that, compared to this. So what is that? What is that? Okay, I'm freaking out, you guys. But all in all, she's been growing inside of the grow tent at the top, which I do need to move her. I'm thinking about getting another light. Yeah, the light video is already out. The grow light, the G5 GrowStar thing works, guys. Thinking about getting one of those, or maybe a little bit brighter to handle these, and get a lower wattage one to put down for like the bottom canopy. But as you can see, let's get into the video. She has been growing perfectly fine. You can see some of the little variegation spots in here. This was the new leaf she gave off, and since, as you can see from the clip and recording, definitely see how long it's been. She's putting off another leaf, which, if I'm not mistaken, should be, you probably won't be able to see that, sort of, but what should have some, I can see some variegation definitely in the leaves on this one here. And then what's even more shocking, when you guys seen this, well, when I recorded this, you didn't see it. This leaf did not come in yet, but you can see how half moon, at least about 90, let's go 90% is a good number. 90% half moon on this here right side of that there leaf. Now, if you remember this leaf, the only thing you can't remember. If you're looking or seeing, or if you're looking at wherever the video is at, this here was not there. It was only a nub. You definitely probably can tell also by the thumbnail. Yeah, the thumbnail picture is definitely old as well. I will probably have to go back into my Google Photos to figure out when I did that. But anyway, but yeah, guys, growing just fine. And as I said, this is like a pretty leaf. There we go. A pretty leaf there. Took long enough, and as I said in the video that you didn't see, the variegation, it lets me know that the higher the variegation, the slower the plant grows. The one on this one here, of course, doesn't have as much variegation as this one here, which took a little bit longer. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I got this one second, maybe a couple of days, but I don't know, couple of days later. So they both had nice area roots, as you've seen in the beginning, but still just moving slow, and based off of this here variegation, yeah, this is just a slow grower. And I honestly, did I mention, I don't know if I mentioned, probably in the video that you didn't see, I wanted to wait until I actually got like leaves, yeah, leaves, which is also strange. If you look at these two first leaves, usually the first leaf that comes out of the cattle field will be of the smaller leaf, and with that smaller leaf, you guys, you can almost sort of tell how big the next leaf is going to come out, especially if it's a cutting. If you have a rooted plant already, then the first leaf is going to come out small anyway. Well, it's the same with the cutting. It's the same with the cutting. If the new leaf comes out that caterpillar, it's hard to show, a nice size, then that next leaf is going to be almost the same exact size of your regular plant. So it will start to get back to the actual bigness or whatever size it is now. If you have a plant that you're cutting or from a cutting, now if you lose, it's hard to say on that one. But usually, again, with this here, let's move this mic so I can maneuver a lot easier. All right, so if you look at this this was the first leaf. Well, as you can see there, definitely not too big, definitely not too small. But of course, the next leaf was this one here. You see what I'm saying? So you can definitely tell by this here first leaf, how big the next leaf is going to get, and go from there. Now with this here, oh, this damn thing don't got huge. It's kind of scary how big it don't got. It's scary. It's kind of making me itch. a little bit. This is crazy. Check out that huge, she's growing. There it is. See the area root? Wait. Right there. There we go. She put that out. I'm not sure when. I should have took a picture. But what I did was just cover up with sphagnum moss and kept her moist. That's why I said I was gonna add some more sphagnum moss, especially around this here base of this one. But back to this here caterpillar leaf. You definitely can see the sizes, the two different sizes. Like this is the first leaf compared to the first leaf of this one. So this one here looks a little bit younger. Yep, leaf size is definitely a little bit smaller. So it's probably one of the ones that were growing towards the bottom, or could have been one of the ones that middle cut or something that wasn't maturing. But anyway, yeah, definitely can tell by that. If you can see your leaf size, and then also the trunk or the stem of that there plant. But this, I'm loving it. As I said before, there is variegation coming in on this here leaf. There's plenty on this here leaf, and I am waiting. It'll be a little while. I can see, well, I can actually feel it, which probably will be variegated as crap as well too, but I doubt you'll be able to see that. But what we're looking at is probably what you can see, that white, wait, there it is, that white part right there. There is another leaf starting to form in there. I can't wait, but I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I do know it was already long to begin with. It's because I was added in different parts, but I just wanted to show you guys the process. This thing is like literally a process. So to be honest with you, I would recommend getting a top cutting or already fully mature cutting. Now this one is the Borstegiana. I'm the small form, not the big form, but prefer you get a top cutting or a cutting with mature leaves. That way the plant grows a lot quicker and you would get bigger foliage. But if you're like me, and depending on the plant, you probably enjoy the process of watching her grow. But all in all, would definitely, most definitely get a fully rooted plant of these, or get a nice cutting, top cutting, probably fill it in or replace it, or probably sell these. I don't know, but for the most part, I'm enjoying it. I don't do anything to her. She sits down here in this coach. Most of you guys should remember this. The stand for this here coach is actually right down here. So I won't be using the stand until she's able and ready to come out the tent. Those roots, looks like roots. Yeah, we have roots wrapped around at the bottom down here. So can you see those? Yeah, there it is. Right there. You definitely can tell the difference from that and the sphagnum moss. But all in all, everything is growing good. I can't wait to get this next leaf off to see how much variegation on it. But make sure you are following me on Instagram, and I'll keep you guys updated on this here leaf, because as you know, I don't do many updates. Well, not updates, but yeah, many updates, but which I am going to start doing, especially since after this here series I did, everything is still growing good, you guys. But yeah, all in all, she's doing pretty good. Definitely love the marbling on the variegation. Hopefully with this one here, with this leaf, and checking out the stem, there is marbling variegation on the stem. Not as much as the second one, but it's still there, and I definitely see it. Hopefully as she matures, it gets a lot better. But that is it here, you guys, for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Also, comment down below, let me know, do you have any of these? What are some of your issues? And let me know if you're still looking for them. I do know that these are very expensive, and I'm just so thankful and lucky that I got these as a gift. But if I can Won't be anytime soon because we know I'm trying to get a Thai constellation. But if I can find and get my hands on a nice size cutting, that will be just wonderful, especially with good variegation. But all in all, perfect plant. Do me a favor, make sure you are subscribed. Button should be gray and not red. And all the things that you see here over on the channel throughout my videos and time here on the channel will be down in the description box below, whether it's pots, lights, or sphagnum moss. I don't even know why I said soil. I meant to say sphagnum moss. All that stuff is down in the description box below. And I think that is it. I'm going to definitely go and put this girl back inside of the grow tent so nothing goes hectically wrong. As I said before, when I take my plants out of the grow tent, they just lose their mind, especially when it's over more than a long time. Yeah, even though it's warm and it's supposed to be cold today. It's, you know, I love Georgia, but yeah. That is it, guys. Make sure you are subscribed, comment, share the video. Again, we are trying to get up to 1,000, so I can do another giveaway. And that is it. See you guys on the next one. Bye. And cut. That's a wrap, guys. Good job, Pete. See you back here on set tomorrow.